Bienvenidos, fans of the hottest entertainment on the planet. I'm Enfuego here, broadcasting from Mad Monster with a Rapido Fuego review. Very fittingly, I'm all fanged out because this is a review of Abraham's Boys, a Dracula story. So yeah, the subtitle of, tossing old Dracula in there was not in the original Joe Hill short story, which this film is based on. But yeah, man, this is currently in theaters. It's in like a limited run capacity, and it is adapting The Son of the King, as I mentioned, Mr. Joe Hill, and his short story, which was originally in 20th Century Ghosts, his first collection of shorts, if I recall correctly. And so, yeah, limited theaters currently. I'm going to walk away from the music, so I'm not getting so much of that into the proceedings. But yeah, guys, this is one that I revisited the short specifically after watching the film because I was curious about some of the alterations that were made to the storytelling. And it is kind of a for better and for worse because of the fact that it gave a bit more of the pronouncedness to what this older version of Van Helsing and the two boys that he is raising, hiding out in the desert of California. I believe in the original short story, he's somewhere in New York. But yeah, so it gives a much more, without spoiling things, pronounced decisiveness to the nature of what his character has become. And I actually kind of appreciated the ambiguity of the original short story from 20th Century Ghosts because of the fact that, so you've got Van Helsing after killing Count Dracula, obviously, with, all the stuff that went down. He ended up marrying Mina, and there are a few details given about how he ended up with her after, none other than Jonathan Harker, I want to say, if I recall his name correctly. But yeah, so in the short, yeah, she is no longer around. She has already passed, and there is some, suspicion about the nature of her demise and everything. In this adaptation for film, she is still alive, and so a lot of the drama hinges upon her deteriorating health and how the boys are basically just kind of taking it all in, and the suspicions about whether their father might have been making it all up as far as, did he actually vanquish vampires and whatnot. So in the original short story, there is a lot of ambiguity, as I mentioned earlier. In the film adaptation, it makes things pretty plain and clear one way or the other without getting into spoilery specifics or anything. So I appreciated it, but I also understand the fact that there are a lot of peeps who have said that this film is very slow and very plotting and doesn't really bring a lot of fanger frights. It's much more of a character study of whether or not Van Helsing actually was killing fangers. So yeah, it is a recommend, but only a moderate one. Maybe wait until streaming.